With grit and resilience, women have earned their success in many professions, even the ones that are male-dominant. The stories of their unbreakable persistence have made music across the world. A similar story takes us to a district in Clarendon where we encounter a woman working purposefully to make her mark.
My name is Gabrielle Young. I'm a farmer, I'm a veterinarian, I'm a mother of 2 boys, and I'm many things.
Dr. Young's path to the farm did not begin with that clear destination in mind, but in retrospect seems almost destined.
I studied veterinary medicine at the University of West Indies. I also did a master's degree in livestock production, and then I furthered my studies in a residency at the North Carolina State University in ruminant health and reproduction. My interest in farming was piqued because I kept saying to myself, really, I'm teaching people how to do these things. I teach husbandry, I teach nutrition, I teach management, I teach production. And I kept saying to myself that I think sometimes we need to proof of concept.
So she put thought to action, purchased land, and started a new venture.
And this property I developed into a sheep and goat farm, and I have a few cattle. And then we ventured into many other things, which includes goat's milk yogurt, and goat cheese. We also sell lamb.
The skill set, knowledge, and expertise gained from her previous duties as a veterinarian have helped Dr. Young to set up and expand her farm.
I have learned a lot on production medicine or production of livestock. And everything has to make money. The farm has to pay for the feed to feed the animals. The farm has to pay for its own electricity, its own water. So it's all about efficiency. Because when you're looking at farming from a commercial standpoint, or you want to be efficient or profitable in it, it has to pay for itself.
Along with all her responsibilities on the farm and at her weekday job, she still has to make room for the family.
Mommy has to come home after working a whole day in the field. Thankfully, I don't have to do the cooking. My husband does most of that sometimes and helps with that. But I have to do the homework. Then I have to listen to the stories. Then I have to hear whose problems and who needs a project done. So I do that also. And then, of course, I try and spend as much time with my boys as possible. How I manage all of this is my husband and I are a great team. We don't always agree, though, but we're a good team. And we've always had a philosophy that whatever we do for the boys. So as a woman in farming, it's difficult. I'm not going to pretty it up. It's difficult. I think we have to work twice as hard or 3 times as hard as the average man. Because we don't get any free passes, we don't get any blighs. We do get admiration when we finally reach where we need to reach. No, not sweet.
Despite all the challenges, Dr. Young says encouragement also came her way and gives thanks to the Good Samaritans that have helped.
So I got a lot of encouragement from the older stalwarts to keep going when I felt to throw my hands up in the air. You have to be very strong. And I think sometimes as women, when you're strong, it's perceived as being aggressive. And I had to deal with that in my head. Am I being aggressive or am I being strong? And I then just reached a stage where thankfully I had parents who always pushed me really hard. I just had to accept that I am who I am.
With persistency and consistency, she has increased her farm to 300 sheep, 54 goats, 11 cows, a few chickens, a horse, and dogs as security.
I really enjoy what I do. And again, it's for commercial purposes. This is not a hobby farm, right? So the farm produces goat's milk. We make yogurt from the goat's milk, we make cheese, and we also do premium lamb. So all of that is in the mix and selling.
When asked if women should see farming as a career opportunity, the resounding answer is yes.
The reason is it can give you as a woman a sense of independence. In my little district alone, majority of the women, they do chickens. And the chickens, they might do 100 chickens, they might do 200 chickens. And those chickens are what they use to either feed their family, one, they sell locally in the community, and also they also use that money to send their children to school.
Farming is a viable option to extend your network and feed your community while making a profit. If you are thinking about venturing into this path, Dr. Young shares some tips to consider.
You have to plan it out. Make sure first you have your market. If you don't have a market for your product, then don't do it. If you need help, we're willing to assist you, right? And there are many people who will be willing to assist you.
With every new adventure comes its challenges. If you should endure with great fortitude, you will reap the harvest in due season. Dr. Young formed her own company, Trin Jam Farms, distributing fresh goat products nationwide.
We need farmers to produce more, because if they produce more, then they're more profitable. And when they're more profitable, means they're making money for themselves, which is better for Jamaica.
A concept worth trying. What are you purposed to do? Let's continue to make Jamaica the place of choice to live, work, raise families, and do business.